John is a professor of the Electrical and Computer Engineering School of the National Technical University of Athens. He has heard of a new platform called QualiChain that offers value-adding services to stakeholders of higher education, so he decides to register in the platform as a professor of the school. John is teaching two different software-related courses, multimedia technology and internet programming, so the first thing he does after logging into the platform is visit the Courses tab, search for the two courses and click the option Set Me as a Teacher, which provides him with editing rights as well as with the ability to award his students with smart badges related to the courses. John decides to make use of the smart badges functionality, and he creates one smart badge for each of his two courses that he will award to students with exceptional performances during the course's duration. As a next step, John sees that he can create theses in the QualiChain platform. As such, he visits the Thesis tab and creates two new theses that become available to students of the school who are also users of QualiChain. John also knows that QualiChain offers recommendations for the addition of skills to courses, skills that are highly sought after by the labor market. He visits his profile and clicks on the Curriculum Gap Analysis button. In the next screen, he can see a list of skills that are missing from the curriculum of the school. After studying the list, his attention is drawn to the JavaScript skill. He notices that JavaScript is recommended by the platform to be added to both of his courses, multimedia technology and internet programming. While he considers the suggestion of added value, he only wants to update one of the two courses, since usually his students select both courses one after the other. John decides to leverage the multi-criteria decision support functionality of the platform that will help him decide on the course that he will update. As such, he visits the respective tab and creates an analysis between the two courses with various criteria, namely current workload of the course, which is the first course of the two that students usually select, as well as whether the course has room for additional assignments. Based on the results of the analysis, John decides to update the course Multimedia Technology with the JavaScript skill. As such, he visits the course and edits it, adding the new skill. In addition, he creates another smart badge for the course that he aims to award to students who are good at coding with JavaScript. Maria is a student of the Electrical and Computer Engineering School of the National Technical University of Athens. She decides to register in the QualiChain platform and leverage the functionalities offered to students. After logging in, she visits her profile and fills in her CV with skills, work experience, and education level. Following that, she visits her Courses tab and goes through the available courses. Maria selects the courses that she has already successfully completed and later selects the courses that she wants to enroll in the current semester. Maria wants to enroll in 7 new courses that are required for her to get her degree. She is confident in her 6 first selections, but is in doubt when it comes to the last course. Maria wants to select an additional software-related course that is relevant to her current profile, teaches state-of-the-art skills, has a small workload, and is not too difficult. She visits her profile and sees that there are some course recommendations that the platform generated for her. She is mostly interested in 2 of the suggestions, namely multimedia technology and computer system performance. Since she cannot decide between the two, she performs an MCTSS analysis using the criteria that are important to her. Based on the results of the analysis, she decides to select the course Multimedia Technology. Maria finds the course that she selected very interesting. It requires the completion of one group assignment along with 2 other students. In addition, the professor of the course proves to be communicative and great at teaching. As such, after completing the course, Maria awards the professor and the 2 students with whom she did the assignment with suitable smart badges. After the end of the current semester, Maria has finished with her obligations related to courses and has one final task before receiving her degree: the selection and completion of a thesis. As such, she goes to the Thesis tab and after studying the various theses there, selects the one she finds more interesting and applies for it. The thesis was published by John, the same professor who taught the course she selected. John logs into the platform and sees 2 new notifications. The first one concerns the awarding of a smart badge by a student to him, while the second one concerns the application of the same student for one of his new theses. John visits the course page first and awards Maria with the 2 smart badges he created for the course. Being happy with Maria as a student, he also decides to accept her request for the thesis and assigns it to her. After Maria has completed the thesis, John marks it as complete and awards Maria with the thesis completion badge. Maria had a wonderful experience working with John, so she decides to stay with the professor's lab after receiving her degree and become a PhD candidate. John accepts Maria as a PhD candidate and also decides to make her a lecturer in the course that she completed prior to her thesis. As a PhD student, Maria handles and completes various tasks for the professor, and in return, John awards her with several smart badges to recognize her efforts. As a lecturer, Maria awards various students with smart badges for exceptional performance in the course she teaches. While being a PhD student, Maria, wanting to gain new skills, also explores the open courses that exist in the platform. She completes several open courses during her years as a PhD student and also receives smart badges from those courses. Maria completes her PhD dissertation and is now ready to enter the labor market. She believes that all her activities as a PhD student and the smart badges she earned will help her find a suitable employment. In fact, her experience as a PhD student greatly improved her profile, so she decides to update her CV in the platform. Maria, having completed her PhD dissertation, decides to leverage the platform's functionalities to search for a suitable professional position. In order to start receiving recommendations about jobs, Maria visits her notification settings and also fills in information preferences about jobs available in terms of recruitment organization, location, and specialization. Nick is a recruitment expert working for ASEP. He wants to leverage the functionalities of QualiChain, and he registers on the platform as a recruiter by selecting the respective role that is available on the registration page of the platform. Nick visits the jobs page and creates graduate job positions for Greek public administrations, which are announced by ASEP. One of these jobs is a highly qualified personnel position seeking for a web developer. Maria decides to search for suitable employment via the recommendations on her profile. While checking the recommendations, Maria notices that she has a notification regarding a job published by ASEP, and after verifying that it suits her profile, decides to apply. Maria, having decided to apply for the highly qualified personnel position in the Greek public sector, visits ASEP's webpage and creates an account in the ASEP registry. In the registry, she uploads her personal information and certificates. Nick can now use the degree verification functionality of QualiChain to validate Maria's degree. Before that can happen, Maria has to contact the school secretariat and provide her consent in order for NTUA to upload her university degree on the QualiChain platform. Helen, who is an employee in the secretariat of the Electrical and Computer Engineering School of the NTUA, uploads Maria's certificates on the QualiChain platform so that the prospective employer can confirm the validity of the degree. In the meantime, Nick logs into ASEP's internal system and inspects Maria's application as well as the certificate she has uploaded. He also confirms the validity of her uploaded degree, leveraging once more the QualiChain platform. After validating Maria's degree, Nick marks Maria's certificates on ASEP's registry as verified. Nick performs the same procedure for all the applicants of the highly qualified personnel position and then performs an MCDSS analysis to receive a ranking of all candidates according to the pre-existing legally binding selection criteria for this position, namely if the applicants are holders of master's or PhD titles, their work experience and their language skills. Nick, as part of the evaluation committee, selects the most suitable candidates according to the ranking generated by the MCDSS, and these candidates are called for a job interview. Following the completion of job interviews for all candidates, Nick enters the scores per interview criterion for each candidate and then performs a new MCDSS analysis and receives the final ranking of the candidates. The criteria he used for the analysis this time are scientific training, professional experience, and communication skills. The functionalities of QualiChain greatly helped Nick make a fair decision, and after the evaluation process, Maria and other candidates are informed about the final results through official ASEP channels. João is a health technician working in the Central Hospital of Madeira and is looking for new opportunities in Porto Santo, his hometown. He has heard of QualiChain in the Madeira Digital Health and Wellbeing stand in Funchal, a booth where the regional government is displaying the recent digitalization initiatives for the region. For some time now, he expressed his interest to SRS, the institution that manages the public health services in Madeira, that he would like to move to his hometown. However, until the moment, no answer was provided. As such, João registers in the QualiChain platform as a job seeker by selecting the relevant role from the list of roles. João goes into his profile and uploads his CV to the QualiChain platform. He graduated in 2015 from the Escola Superior de Tecnologias da Saúde do Porto, and since then he has gained experience in the Central Hospital of Madeira. Previously, he had been working in several private clinics, like Mobilitec in Porto, located in the mainland. João is seeking for a mobility opportunity to the Porto Santo area, so in his notification settings, he selects the internal mobility option inside SRS. José is the HR manager at SRS. New job openings must follow the public contracting procedures and platforms, but José sees a lot of potential in QualiChain, so he decides to test the platform by using a more flexible process, namely the internal mobility. As such, José registers in the QualiChain platform as a recruiter. Because of the recent COVID-19 pandemic and the remote location of Porto Santo, the regional government wants to open 2 new job positions in Porto Santo so that the health center can respond better to the regional health demands and avoid unnecessary traveling between islands, a nursing position and an occupational therapist. Therefore, José creates the corresponding jobs in the QualiChain platform. João's declared preferences and interests match one of the new opportunities created, so he receives a notification through the QualiChain platform that there is a new opportunity for him. João checks the job description and decides it matches his requirements. It is for the same position he is currently in, and he'll be next to his family, so he decides to apply. The prospective employer requests from all applicants to upload their university diploma in the Phoenix academic system so that its authenticity can be verified. João visits the Phoenix academic platform and enters his credentials. He visits the Student tab and clicks on the certificate request. Below the Document Requests tab, he also fills in some additional information and confirms the request. The certificate request is then sent to the administrative offices of the university. Tiago, who is an administrative worker at the university secretariat, visits the Phoenix academic platform daily to process new requests from students and graduates. On the Phoenix platform, Tiago visits the Academic Administration Office tab and clicks on the Academic Service Requests. He then clicks on the New Requests button and sees a new request made at the student portal, for which he clicks on the Process button to start. Tiago goes back to the Academic Service Requests and selects the Request Being Processed button, where he can click the Finish button. He then saves the PDF file of the diploma in his computer and sends it via email to João. João receives his diploma and sends the PDF file to José, the prospective employer, who visits the certificate verification tool of the QualiChain platform to verify its authenticity. He fills in some basic information about the PDF file, uploads it, and clicks Verify Certificate. The verification process is successful, so he lets João know that his diploma is valid. Since his diploma was verified by the employer, João decides to revoke his diploma from QualiChain. He revisits the Phoenix academic platform, where his diploma is stored, and clicks Submit on the Revoke Certificate tab. José sees in the QualiChain platform that several applications are being received for the job opportunities in Porto Santo. As part of the evaluation committee, he selects the most suitable candidates, supported by the ranking of skills and candidate CVs presented in QualiChain, and these candidates are called for a job interview. Following the successful interview, João is appointed to the position and the results are announced in the SRS website. In one of the first meetings with Julio, his supervisor, they define the performance indicators for the year as well as long-term goals. Julio would like João to take over the occupational therapeutic unit in a medium term due to his experience, but additional training needs to be received. João is very happy with the prospects of progress in his career, embracing future management opportunities for his service at the local health center. He counts on the QualiChain platform to support him, so he decides to look more carefully at the courses section of the platform, trying to find a management-related open course. He sees that there are some courses he can take to fulfill the management position requirements. João enrolls to the Management of the Digital Enterprise course on the QualiChain platform and marks it as completed as soon as he finishes it. Benedita, the teacher of the course that João completed, awards him with a smart badge associated with this course. At the end of the year, Julio oversees the periodic evaluation of João. Using QualiChain, he can check and validate the badges associated to João. With this information, he can revise the performance indicators for the next year. Thank you.